The regular recommended daily dose of funny is just not enough. Thankfully, we have extra funny with TJ and Riggins.
Hello.
Hey.
So, I'm wondering if there are more women or more men who take all of those weight loss drugs like Ozempic and Kilimanjaro and all of those kinds of things.
Yeah.
You think there are more women? I think so.
I don't know. I wouldn't even begin to know how to answer that. I couldn't even come close.
You think Jugal would know?
I don't know. I mean, can you talk? I don't know.
Just,
let me find
gender breakdown of weight loss drugs, whatever those kind are called.
Women are more likely than men to use prescription weight loss drugs.
Yeah,
with higher rates of both past and current use. For example, Gallup poll found that 6% of adults, blah 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 blah. It said women twice as likely to have ever used a prescription weight loss drug.
Okay, so then that explains why this news has hit. What may explain why this news has hit. And it says that when you take these Ozempics and Lindsay, what is the name of the drug itself? It's not Ozempic, but it's the type of drug.
Name.
No, it's the type of drug that it's called. Rob, do you know?
Is it a GLP-1?
Yeah, but what is that? What does that stand for? GLP.
Glucose, maybe something.
Either way, the Ozempic is a brand name. So the generic drug that all these people are taking under all of these different names has now been said to possibly make a penis bigger.
What?
Oh.
Make your penis bigger.
Okay.
Right.
I'm listening.
An Olympic, if you will. Take Ozempic.
Is it? Are you being serious?
Yeah. No, what is the company called? Copyright TJ Ritchie, whatever. Because I created Ozempic.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we could ask Rob. I don't know if he's going to want to be sharing.
Ask him for what?
Does he take it?
What do you want to ask me, Lindsay?
Does it?
What? What are you saying?
Does it?
Well,
I think that I mean, listen.
Here's the thing. Anytime a guy loses a lot of weight, it makes his penis appear larger because there's less fat around it.
Gotcha.
And so that makes sense. But is it because of Ozempian, or is it just because of the weight loss? If you lose the weight, no matter how you lose it, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they swear by, some guy said he, measured himself back before he got fat, and then he measured himself after he had lost weight, and then he measured himself after Ozempic, and the Ozempic was different.
Really?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Interesting.
Now, I don't know if he works for Ozempic. I don't know.
It sounds like one.
He's in medical sales. He's like, I got this.
Yeah, because
by the way, they're called a semaglutide, TJ.
That's what I'm looking for. A semaglutide. Thank you, Rob. That's what I was looking for. But if you want to sell a product to men's, they know that that's the thing that's going to get their attention more than anything. It's what? Yeah. It'll what?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Mm-hmm. Like if you told men, walking around in a sarong 3 days a week would make their penis bigger, they'd probably do it.
Yeah. What do I have to lose?
It's not so bad. It's breezy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think making a penis bigger and having more hair.
Yeah.
I think that's another like golden ticket. Like you're willing to do anything.
Yeah, and that's like when what was the first hair replacement drug? Was it Propecia? Yeah, I think it was Propecia. When it first came out, then the side effect of it was impotence.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Deal with the devil kind of thing.
So you're gonna get a full head of hair, and women are gonna be all over you, but there ain't nothing you can do about it.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it was a slight chance.
Yeah.
Because what it does is it messes with your hormones to unblock the follicle, which is blocked by hormones.
We took all the energy from your bowels and put it in your head.
Yeah.
That is weird.
I remember I dated a guy that I found a bottle of that and I didn't know what it was for. And I was like, oh my God, does he have an STD? I remember because we didn't have Google just like on our phone. I was like, what's he taking this for? And then I figured out it was for hair loss.
It's just for an STD. Why does your mind immediately go to STD? Not
I don't, because, back then, I was probably in my 20s. No, I definitely was in my 20s. We didn't take prescription drugs.
Right.
We weren't old enough to need a ton of, I was like, oh my God. I saw it in his bathroom cabinet. I'm like, what is this?
Propecia is a prescription?
Yeah.
Oh, it is? I didn't know that. You got to get a prescription to get hair medicine?
It used to be really expensive. I don't know if it is now or not, but it used to be expensive.
Why would you get denied? I mean, why do you have to go see a doctor to help you
A
get
lot of that is just ridiculous. Like, why do you have to have a prescription to get a CPAP machine?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's stupid too.
Because you're not just going to pay, however much it is it's expensive if you don't need it.
Yeah, and then what are you going to do? You're gonna buy one that's too powerful. They're all the same.
Yeah.
Right. Weird.
Does insurance cover Propecia, like hair?
No.
I can't. Right?
No. Because it's cosmetic.
Yeah. And that's the trick to getting discounts with your insurance on Ozempic too, right? You got to have the diabetes.
Yeah.
To get it.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Right, because that's what it was made for, is the diabetes.
They'll also cover it if it's for like you need to lose weight for sure, like you're really really fat.
Yeah,
like you're obese. Yeah,
but you probably have diabetes if you're that big anyway. So,
Okay.
So
silver lining.
You probably done got the diabetes anyway. So
yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and fill out the paperwork, and I'm sure your insurance will pay for it one way or the other.
Yeah.
You look like you weigh about 400 pounds, so they're gonna prove it.
Yeah, there ain't no way that you ain't got diabetes. I can look at you now. I can smell it on you. I can smell the diabetes.
Good news, they are going to cover it because you probably do have the diabetes.
I'd be willing to bet my whole practice on it.
That A1C is through the roof. I know it.
You got like a 12 on your A1C.
A1C DC.
That's funny.
Well, but will people start abusing it just so they think it makes them look, it increases the size?
I would.
So you're going to have a bunch of super skinny men walking around with hogs.
Heck yeah. Walking all hunched over, carrying that big thing around.
Looking like
I'm gonna have to use a damn wheelbarrow.
looking like damn Matthew McConaughey and Dallas Buyers Club.
Yeah. Really
Oh God, yeah.
Remember that guy with the huge balls, and he had to sit him up on a milk crate? When he would go on the subway and stuff. You probably have to do that with your.
Yeah.
Ew.
Remember,
But you'd be skinny
he'd be skinny as
and
hell.
have all that.
Heck yeah.
Ooh, man. Only in America.
This is TJ Riggins Extra Funny. Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. The easiest way ever to hear the new TJ and Riggins shows, archives, podcasts, watch the show, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
So by now, you've probably heard me talk about Mandu Charlotte, and ooh, it's my latest obsession. I love it, and it's only 15 minutes out of your day, and it feels like and looks like you've been in the gym for hours. What it is, they put electromuscle stimulation vests on you. You do little workout, 15-minute simple moves, but the vest stimulates your muscles, and I'm telling you, tones, lengthens, strengthens. You're going to look better, you're going to feel better, you're going to achieve those weight loss goals. Check out Mandu Charlotte, and your first one is free. Go to tjriggins.com/fitness.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Let's do it!
Now, back to TJ and Riggins Extra Funny.
Okay, we have an update on one of these OnlyFans chicks that we talk about a lot. Annie Knight, the one from Australia that set the record for being having the sex with the most guys in a day, 500 and however many it was, and she ended up having to go to the hospital, and she had mental problems a little while after that, and 583 guys in 6 hours was what it was.
Yikes.
And yeah, she went through a little bit of it was harder than she thought it was going to be, in other words. And then now they've done a follow-up story with her because she is revealing what she makes on OnlyFans.
Okay.
She's 27. She said that she makes $300,000 a month on OnlyFans. $3.5 million a year.
Okay.
That's a lot.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm hearing some sound bleeding over. I heard Riggins talking and something.
Is that me?
Yeah. Something about last week Lindsay did something.
Well, I was listening to something in my headphones. I didn't know it would go through you.
Oh.
How's it going through my headphones?
I don't know. They're your headphone. Maybe I just got superpowers.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I heard it too.
she said when I first started OnlyFans, I was making $5,000 per month, and then when I got fired for doing OnlyFans, I decided to do it full time and was making $30,000 a month. She had previously worked in marketing, and so now she's talking about how much better her life is, how much greater it is because she's making all this money. Then she said the stunt ended in her being hospitalized in the days after due to unexpected bleeding, and that she really started to see her income climb afterwards, after the 585 blokes in a day in 6 hours. She goes, did I get hospitalized for taking 583 guys in 6 hours? Yes. Do I regret it? No. Do I want to do it again? Also, yes.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what, was it like 100 an hour? Forgot what you said. 506 hours, right?
Yeah, 583 in 6 hours.
So close to 100 an hour.
Yeah.
Dang. Money can't buy morals, though. Am I right?
Well, I mean, she's just, obviously, she's got something wrong with her.
Yeah.
All up in the head.
But they're always so cute. Like, they have a lot going for them, like in the looks department.
Yeah, she is
which
cute.
Is shocking.
Yeah, because I think it would be an even more spectacular feat if an ugly woman could get 583 guys to go up there and participate in that.
I think they would, though, because these guys don't care.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, again, I still say that if you went up there and got in line, you're worse than she is, I think. Just as bad on the scale of nasty. Because at least she's getting paid for it. You're going up there, standing in line with a bunch of other dirty, filthy guys.
Ew.
Ugh. You remember that? Was it her trying to set the record when one of the guy's moms found out that he was up there and went and pulled him out of the line in front of everybody?
I remember that. I don't know if it was the same person, but I do remember that story. And she found out. 18-year-old, 19-year-old, something like that. Man.
Oh, how embarrassed would you be, though?
Now, you would think she's marking herself to never be thought of as good wife material or something, as they say. But I think if a guy went and stood in line to be part of that, then I think women should avoid him for the rest of his life if they're decent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if they're anonymous. Like, does that get out? Like, are they being recorded or anything? Yeah, if you find that out.
Well, they have to be because they have to log how many men, and it has to be different men.
Right, but they're not becoming like the star of any content, right?
Oh, no.
Like
well, it is on her
anonymous.
social media,
It is?
Yeah, she has to post it online. And I'm guessing that's where a lot of the increase came from in subscribers when she was promoting that she was going to be doing it and all that. They watched it on her OnlyFans.
Yeah. One of them made them wear, I remember us talking about it, or maybe I read it, wore ski mask.
Yeah.
Like she made all the guys wear.
Oh.
And that, I mean, the whole thing just blows my mind. Like, how did we get here as a society?
Now, even if you are into role playing or whatnot, and, just say it's a loving couple, you're committed to each other and all, and you're into that role playing. Would you ever, Riggins, want to participate in the role of someone wearing a ski mask while you're?
Yeah, no.
That's a little too far.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
What is it, a bank robbery fantasy? Give me a break.
Yeah.
Ski mask.
No, I don't think I'd be very good at role playing.
No.
It's not attractive. You just see two big old eyes and mouth. I mean, not attractive. That's not a good color on you.
No. But why does the marketing company care if she's on OnlyFans or not? That's a fireable offense. I didn't even know that was the thing. You get fired for that?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Most companies have clauses in their contracts and all that say that you can't even have a separate job, no matter what it is, without their permission. A lot of companies have that.
They are not sex positive at her marketing firm.
No. But, I mean, they probably gave her the choice. Either stop doing OnlyFans or stop doing this. And she said, well, I'm going to stop doing this.
Yeah, you're not paying me nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About to go get, I got 600 guys waiting on me.
Ew.
Oh, yeah. What a scene. Unexpected bleeding. That's a phrase you never hear. I've got some unexpected bleeding. Oh, good Lord. Get in here now. You got to look at that.
Yeah.
That's terrifying. Ugh.
Yeah.
Did the guys pay to do that? Or are they volunteers?
I can't remember, but I think they were volunteers.
So she's making
But it was
the money.
a first come, first served kind of thing.
Yeah, so she was saying she made money off of that because of the story she gets to share on OnlyFans or whatever.
And the subscribers went up. Yeah.
So people pay to watch, not pay to participate. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Which, again, who would want to watch that?
I don't know.
For 6 hours, you're just sitting in front of your computer. Yeah, here's another. They're still going. She's still going.
See, and I wouldn't want to ever be with the guy watching it either.
No.
Like, I mean, how do you know? There's just so many people involved in all this.
Yeah, Lynn, what if you walked in and Kyle was sitting at his desk and he's just like really enthralled in something on his computer, and you walked over to say something to him and you looked and he was watching something and you saw what it was. You said, "What is that?" And he said, "This girl's trying to break a record for having sex with the most number of guys in a day. She's shooting for 500, but she's already passed it."
I mean, mortified. I'm mortified.
Hey, you're a prude.
Yeah.
I'd start packing my bags. That's how angry I would be.
No, you wouldn't.
I actually wouldn't be angry. I'd be disgusted. Like, yeah.
Lighten up.
It's not like he's watching it because he finds it, hot or anything.
I don't think it matters. Like, I think you're just you're paying to watch this.
You're depraved.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, lighten up.
Sorry. Prude.
Man works hard.
Yeah.
You can't watch one girl get nailed by 600 guys in an hour?
Yeah.
For $20 a minute.
Yeah.
Or whatever it is.
Probably just a $20 subscription fee. You probably would have access to our content for a year after that.
Okay, well, as long as it's just $20 fine.
It's Extra Funny with TJ and Riggins.
New radio is your new marketing, advertising, and influencing dream option. Go to tjriggins.com/explosion. The future of advertising is here. tjriggins.com/explosion.